Hi everybody, welcome back to us up here at the storage centre today, and today's video I thought we'd show you very quickly how Angela and I communicate when we're hitching up. Now if you're already an experienced caravanner, you probably don't need to pay much attention to this video, to be honest with you, so you might as well skip on to the next one. However, if you're just starting out and you're wondering what's the best way of hitching up a caravan and you know how to communicate with your partner, stick around because this video may be quite useful for you. So here we are, we're up here, we're just about to hitch up and head off to somewhere exotic. Well, that's the theory anyway. In reality, we're not doing anything today. We're just up here to purely show you exactly how Angela and I work together. So here's the scenario. We've loaded the van, the steadies are up, we're all ready now to hitch up and head off. So what we'll do is I'll get in the car right now and I'm going to show you how I line up and how Angela helps me to get the tow ball right underneath the hitch of the caravan every time, so there's no arguments and no stress. So you can see the caravan now in that wing mirror, and you can see the relationship to the rear of the car to the front of the caravan. And again, if I show you that side, you can see the relationship between the caravan and the car. Now, if Angela was to just stand out of the way for a minute. Do you want to stand out of the way for me? Thank you, sweetheart. You'll see that I'm quite close to that side of the caravan, whereas on this side, you'll see I'm quite far away. So what that tells me, I'm too close to this side of the caravan. Now, there is a third and final check that I can do on this caravan, and that is in my rear view mirror. If I just zoom out a little bit, you can see what's going on here. You notice that I got 3 seats in the back of my car, and you'll see that that middle headrest, if I were to move the camera over here, you can see I can line up that middle headrest with the central window. Now as it stands where I'm sat at the moment, you'll see that that headrest is too far over. So again, it's telling me that I'm too far over to the right hand side of the caravan. So all I need to do now is pull forward and adjust my angle and adjust my spacing so all 3 sides line up and agree with each other. Okay, so we're now ready to make a move, but one of the first things we need to do is some safety things, and that means turn the radio off, turn your fans down and open your windows, so if there is a problem you can hear people around you. Also, if you've got children, pets or anybody else in the car, either make sure they're sat in the back quietly without making a noise, or they're away from the caravan and away from the car, because you're moving around and you won't be able to see every corner all the time. So make sure that your windows are open, your radio is off, your fans are switched off, so that you can hear around you without a problem. So here we go. I'm just going to reverse now, and all I'm going to do now is keep an eye on one side, keep an eye on the other side, and I'm occasionally going to stop, and I'm just going to make sure where I am, because the gaps are always changing as you're getting closer. They're getting closer and they're getting narrower and you're getting wider again. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the 3 points on my caravan, and I know that I need to go over there a bit more, and I'm just going to start reversing. Again, I'm going to take my time and I just need to keep going like so. And we're in this sort of position now, and this is a good opportunity to me hop out and show you the directions which Angela is going to give me. So here we are, we've got the car, we're now further back towards the caravan, and we're getting into the place now where I need to know exactly where the tow ball is in relation to the caravan. And this is where Angela's directions are really invaluable now. So what Angela and I have developed over the past couple of years is just some very basic sign language, amongst other sign language which we use. Very basic sign language. It's not rocket science what we do here, but it may help you and it may let you understand what is required of you when you're guiding someone back, or when you're looking at someone guiding you back. So here's what we do. Angela will beckon me backwards. She lets me know that everything is safe, no one is running around, and it's clear for me to keep coming back. Pretty straightforward stuff. If I need to move the car to the left, as in reverse to the left, Angela shows me move to the left, and that's what I do. If I then need to straighten up, she'll just say keep coming back. If I need to move to the right, guess what? Move to the right. if I need to stop at any point, regardless of what I see around me, Angela will tell me to stop. Very straightforward. And then there will be a point when I get closer to the car where Angela will then start to show me the distances which are involved now from me to the tow ball. Now, as soon as Angela puts her hands up, like so, like that, I now need to pay close attention to Angela, because the smallest of movements means that I'm making very, very minute adjustments. So as I get closer to the tow ball, Angela does this, and when her hands meet together, I know I've hit my marker perfectly, and I'll stop. But most of the time, I'm not there straight away first time. Probably once in a blue moon I'm there straight away. So in the occasions where I often make the mistakes, Angela will gesticulate to me, I've made it all wrong, and let's start again. And Angela gives me that, yeah, I nearly said a swear then. You've not hit the mark. Yes. So, anyway, so, and at that point, I'll say a few nice words about my wife, gosh, and I'll move forward and we'll do it all again, and we'll keep doing that until we get it there or thereabouts. If I can't work out what's going on, the best thing to do is to stop the car, get out and have a look yourself where you are in relation to the tow bar and what we need to do. So we're now ready for Angela to start gesticulating towards me, so let's get back in the car and let's hitch up and head off. So all I'm doing now is I'm just following Angela's direction. Like so. Okay, so we're in position now, and I thought whilst we're hitching up, I thought I'd show you how we hitch up, and probably the safest way that you can connect your Caravan to your car. So what we're going to do now is we're going to connect the Caravan to the car, and the very first thing we need to do is attach the breakaway cable, and that's dead easy. So taking the breakaway cable that you have, and I keep mine stowed away, looped around, I'm attaching it around the neck here of my tow bar. If I had a connection point up here, that would be preferable, but I don't, so just attaching it around here is an okay second choice. This now gives me some sort of insurance that if anything goes wrong now and the Caravan rolls down the hill, the brakes will come on. This will snap and it will pull the handbrake on and stop the Caravan in its tracks. So now all we've got to do now is lower the Caravan down. So I'm just going to raise the stabilizer here, hold the hitch open and just lower it down onto the Caravan. But what I have here is I have a little green indicator, and that's popped up, and that shows me that the car is now connected to the Caravan on the hitch. So the next thing I need to do now is just close the stabilizer. So just going to wind up the jockey wheel now into its lock position, pull up the jockey wheel, lock it in place, nice and firm, nice and firm. So those two are now locked. And now finally it's just the electrics to go, and all I've got here is I've got a standard 13 pin connector, and I just need to put that into the car. But you'll notice that I have a bit of a problem here. You'll notice that the cable, if I was to put it into the car here, would drag along the floor. So here's what I do. I wrap the electric cable around the bellows like so, and then this then connects to the car. Now that sign and that sound from the Caravan has told me that my ATC is green, which means I'm ready to go. You may not have this, you may have this. What you're looking for is a solid green sign to say it's ready to go. And all I need to do now is release the handbrake, stand back and have a bit of a sanity check. And when I say sanity check, I'm checking that I've got the breakaway cable connected, the electrics are connected, the handbrake is off, the jockey wheel is up, and Angela's given me the thumbs up. And there we are. That's all there is to it. Some simple sign language, not swearing at each other, well, you know, maybe not. Simple sign language to each other, safely hitched up, ready to rock and roll. Now, a couple of points. You notice I didn't have any towing mirrors on the car, and that was purpose on today's video. When we connect up here at the storage centre, I very rarely have my towing mirrors when I'm connecting up on the storage centre. If we're on site, I always have them because it's in the order of how we pack up and get ready to go, because hitching up is the very last thing that we do, so the car's all ready to go. When we hitch up here, getting the car ready is the very next task I do, whilst Angela's just sorting out inside. Now, if this was a real occasion that we were actually going to head off and not just a gloomy Thursday afternoon that we thought, let's go and video this, we would now do the lights, we would check the fridge is switched on to the correct setting, we'd make sure that the caravan was loaded correctly, and we would obviously check to make sure everything is okay. But this not being the time that we're going away, sadly, we're not going to do the lights today. Maybe that's something that we should cover off in a future video, you know, how to check your lights are working properly. So I think that's all I need to say on it, don't I?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
It's really annoying if it's tipping down and you're the one stood by the caravan directing.
And let it be known that not everybody hitches up first time every time. I don't. It takes me 2 or 3 attempts to line the car up. When we're getting better, I suppose,
Yeah.
because it's not so much knowing how far I am from the van, I'm knowing how to read Angela's signals better, so I know where I am roughly when we're hitching up. There's no shame in it taking 2 or 3 attempts to get the car hitched up to the caravan. Just take your time, it's not a race. So that's it. Any questions, any comments, or anything that you do differently, feel free to point them out to us in the comments below. Hope this has been of use to you, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye. That's nice. Bye.